Hey guys, welcome to VantaTech. Today we're going to look at the top 7 upcoming supercars and hypercars. Make sure you watch till the end because you're not going to believe the car at number 1. So without further delay, hit the subscribe button because we really don't want you to miss out on this kind of insane content. And let's get right into it. Mazda RX9. Who doesn't remember the good old Mazda RX-7, which was also featured in the 2005 Need for Speed Most Wanted video game? Well, this car may bring back some old memories with its iconic design. Inspired by the 2015 Mazda RX Vision concept, the Mazda RX-9 shares many features with its previous variants. There are many unanswered questions about this car. Every 6 months or so, a new rumor about the Mazda RX-9 or the revival of Mazda's famous and iconic rotary engines comes to life. But now the word is this car will feature Mazda's new RWD platform and inline 6 instead. You can expect this car to be a rear-wheel drive and send its power through a limited slip differential that should make it easy to slide on a racetrack. This car was supposed to launch in 2020, but the launch date was postponed due to the pandemic. The RX-9 is expected to cost around $70,000. Number 6. Mercedes AMG Project 1. The two-seater Mercedes AMG Project 1 will transfer the latest and most efficient Formula One hybrid technology from the track to the street for the first time. This rear-wheel drive car has automated AMG SpeedShift 8-speed manual transmission. The performance hybrid will produce over 1,000 horsepower at a maximum speed of over 350 km per hour. This car can hit 0 to 200 km per hour in less than 6 seconds. The Mercedes AMG 1 plug-in hybrid uses a turbocharged 1.6-liter V6 engine. This engine is so complex and precise that it will require a rebuild from AMG approximately every 31,000 miles. The production of this car is planned to be 275 units, and the deliverables will start by the end of 2021. Number 5. Corvette Z06. With an exotic flat-plane crank V8 engine, the Chevy Corvette Z06 will sound unlike any Vette that's come before. It'll also look meaner than the mainstream C8 thanks to flared fenders and larger air scoops. This car uses the naturally aspirated 5.5-liter V8 and features a flat-plane crank, which means it revs between 85 and 9,000 RPM and produces an output of over 600 horsepower. And its Ferrari-like howl is all but guaranteed to send shivers down the spine of bystanders. It also pairs an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission plus rear-wheel drive. The 2022 Chevy Corvette Z06 will go into production in late 2021 as a 2022 model. We can expect a 0 to 100 km per hour time in around 2.7 seconds, though straight-line sprints will not be what this car is about. The price tag on this beauty will be $85,000. Number 4. Wiseman Project Gecko. The Project Gecko styling looks a lot like previous Weismann products. It has a vaguely retro aesthetic with a long nose and arching roofline to create classic sports car styling. The Project Gecko styling looks a lot like previous Weismann products. Project Gecko uses BMW's 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 and an 8-speed automatic driving the rear wheels. Weismann isn't revealing how much horsepower is available, but it's apparently enough to hit 100 km per hour in 3.5 seconds before achieving a top speed of 199 miles per hour or 320 km per hour. Weismann intended to have the Project Gecko on sale in 2020, but the date was unfortunately postponed. Number 3. Aston Martin Valhalla. The Aston Martin Valhalla is an upcoming mid-engine sports car manufactured by the British automobile manufacturer Aston Martin in collaboration with Red Bull Racing. The car is meant to sit below the flagship Valkyrie, which is a track-focused sports car and is intended to be more usable as an everyday car. This car uses a 3.0-liter Aston Martin TM01 twin-charged V6 which throws a power output of 1,000 horsepower, which hits the mark to call this car a perfect hypercar. This vehicle will use F1-inspired technology and aerodynamics. Aston Martin will build no more than 500 Valhalla coupes, and each will cost about $1.3 million. The Valhalla is a limited production hypercar and is expected to go on sale sometime in late 2021. Number 2. As Audi's version of the Porsche Taycan, Audi is introducing the new RS Etron GT, a fully electric drive. The e-tron shares its platform 800-volt electrical architecture, front and rear electric motors, and a 2-speed automatic transmission. This 5-seater car has a range of about 350 miles, which makes the e-tron GT RS the perfect sporty electric car. This car tops 0 to 100 km per hour in 3 seconds before hitting its top speed of 250 km per hour. The e-tron GT base variant starts at $99,900, and the top spec RS trim sets you back with a starting price of $139,000. The Audi e-tron GT will be launching in January 2022. Before getting up to number 1, make sure you annihilate that subscribe button and hit the like button for YouTube algorithm. If you did, here's a picture of the Mazda RX-32 for you. And now, let's get into number 1. Number 1. Mustang Mach-E. The 2021 Mustang Mach-E SUV is Ford's first all-electric crossover, and it was designed and named after the company's iconic pony car. The Mach-E also pays homage to the Mach 1 variant of the first-generation Mustang. The model was launched with 2 battery pack sizes and 3 power outputs. The entry-level rear-wheel drive version is offered with either a 68 kWh battery pack driving a 266 horsepower motor. Both battery packs have a claimed 0 to 60 miles per hour of 6.1 seconds or less, and a range of about 300 and 480 kilometers respectively. The pricing starts this car at $52,400. This car is supposed to launch late this year in August.